Hey, 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 hey.
Hey.
We're live.
Oh,
pay
we're live.
attention.
Oh, whoops,
We're-
sorry. What?
She's distracted. There's
It's
people walking by.
because they speak Spanish.
And
I
they're
just
speaking
wouldn't know what.
But yeah. How are
Hey
you?
everyone!
Hi. How are you guys doing today?
Happy Friday!
Woo! Weekend train coming in. I don't know what that was.
I heard it's gonna be a cold weekend. I think
Uh-oh.
Sunday's really gonna drop.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
Whew. So, just finished our arm workout, Planet Fitness. We did shoulders, biceps, and triceps.
And
Got
arm.
the guns. Look at that tricep, which isn't bad for a month. Because we've only been going for a little, like a month and a half-ish.
Yeah.
So the gun
Starting to
show.
see cuts.
Her vein was poking out.
Yeah.
It was angry. But yeah, so today we did military presses, Arnold presses, shoulder shrugs, laterals, front raises, and deltoid flies
Deltoid
for
flies.
shoulders. And then we
Yes.
switched biceps and triceps, and we did barbell curls, skull crushers, hammer curls, rope tricep extensions,
Preacher curls.
and then this other tricep machine.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. And then we did a farmer carry
Yeah.
and walked around the gym, and everybody was watching us like we were crazy. And then we finished it off with 777s, and that's when
Which-
Denise's crazy vein came out to play.
That's a good exercise if you want to try it. So what you do is you do
Stand up and
curls.
demonstrate so they can see.
So you do curls
All right,
and you
back
do
up. Back up a little bit.
and you do 7 bottom halves.
So you only go
and then-
halfway up.
Yeah, you do 7, and then you go
Up, and then halfway
you
down.
drop 7, and then after doing those 7s, you do full range. So that's
It's
a
tough.
nice, yeah.
It's a good way to end the night if you're doing arms, because it'll definitely burn you out. Because it's just targeting all those muscles independently, because when you're only coming halfway up, it's one part of your bicep, and then when you're coming halfway down, it's the other bi.
Yeah.
And then when you do the full, it gets the whole thing. So it's tough.
Yeah.
But that's
It's a
how we
good
ended the
workout.
day.
So now we're debating what to go eat.
Yeah. Denise got paid, so she says she's treating. So I said, in that case, you better go to Red Lobster. But we'll figure something out. But guess what? It's Denise's advice time.
All right. So you guys ready for this? We want to talk about water.
Water.
So water, we know is essential for our bodies to work properly.
Our bodies are made out of 80% water.
80% water. Usually, like, sometimes me and Josh talk about, like, oh, you know, like I'm feeling sluggish, or I'm feeling tired, or I'm
Off
feeling
balance.
achy. And sometimes we don't know why, but a lot of the times it's probably because we're not drinking enough water, but we're trying to get better at it. So, like, if you ever feel like that, like you're just, like Josh was saying, off balance, or dizzy, or like just weird,
Achy.
yeah, it's probably because you need water. And even like they say that if you take a lot of trips to the restroom to pee, it means that you're definitely drinking the amount of water that you should take. But if it takes you a long
It shouldn't
time,
be yellow.
it should. If it takes you a long time to go to the restroom during the day, then you might need more water. And
How much water should you drink if you're not working out?
if you're not working out, half a gallon. So that's like 7.2 ounces.
They usually say 8-ounce drinks. It's like the
So
8
it's
by
half
8
a gallon, right?
Yep, half
It's
a
half
gallon.
a gallon. That's if you're not working out. That's kind of like to maintain your body going. But if you're sweating a lot, if you're running, or if you're exercising, then probably bump it up to more than half a gallon. That way you can keep yourself hydrated and then restore whatever nutrients and electrolytes you lost during your workout. So try that. Yesterday I sent Josh a picture with a few bottle of waters that I was drinking at work, and I was like, I would had to get up to pee like a lot of times during the day, but I mean, I'm like, it's because I'm drinking enough water. So it definitely helps to feel more energized and and it's great
Yep.
for your body.
And you
So
just- yeah, it just helps. Like Denise was saying, like a lot of times, like I'll like get to work in the morning and I'll just be like, oh, I just feel weird. Like you just kind of get that, like I feel off balance or whatever. And then usually I go drink a big glass of water, and usually by the time that I drink it all, I like within like a half an hour, I usually feel good. But I'm the same way. Like I drink a lot of coffee throughout the day,
Yeah.
which at the same time kind of dehydrates you
dehydrates
even
you.
more.
That's the opposite.
So, like Denise said, like I try to drink a lot more water. Usually when I'm at home, I'll get the water bottles and I'll put like a lemonade packet in it. And I usually drink like 3 or 4 of those at night. But I do know like during work, like I'll get to work and I'll drink a cup of coffee, and then I'll go to lunch and I'll usually get something to drink then. Like I'll get a bottle of water, and then usually around 3 I'll have another cup of coffee, but that's literally like all the liquids I'm drinking throughout the day. So I definitely need to do better at that.
Another tip that if you add lemon, or is it lime?
Lemon or lime?
Lemon or lime, whatever you want to add to your water, then you're also adding vitamin C. So just a little taste, a little more taste, and then you get vitamin C in there.
Yeah.
So I love my water with
Lemon
lemon
juice.
juice. It's definitely.
And then even
great.
if you mix lemon and lime juice, that's also going to help with like your digestive system and like cleaning out your liver as well. So it's a double whammy.
Yeah. There's nothing like natural water. I love sparkling water, but someone told me that
Loves bubbles.
that kind of like dehydrates you too because of the
Carbonation.
carbonation. So just plain water, and there's something I want to try. Like I've seen people like add like blueberries and like all these kind of like
fruits.
strawberries, like the fruits, and then drink that. That's something I would like to try. Or like
try.
mint.
Yeah, mint.
Yeah, I've heard people.
I've heard of it. I don't know. Like I'd have to try that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it would really depend on how much mint you put in it.
Right.
Because that could like, I don't know, that'd
Eat
be kind of
too
weird
much.
flavor.
Yeah, but tell
Or
us
try-
how you drink your water.
Yeah, what do you mix with your water?
Yeah. So let us know. Maybe you have a good idea for us.
And we could try it out. Because, yeah, it gets boring just drinking plain water all day.
Yeah.
So, but I think we're going to head out here. In the comments below, share what you're going to do this weekend. Are you guys going to do anything fun? I know this weekend we're gonna take it easy. We're going out to dinner tonight, and then tomorrow working on some projects. But rather than that, I don't think we're doing a whole lot. We're just gonna relax. It was a tough week. We went hard like all week. Like this whole week, I feel like we went up on weight on everything. So
Tell us about your progress. Tell them.
Yeah. So Denise and I, like I said earlier, have been working out like a month and a half ish. And when I first started this workout, I was around like 205 and 22% body fat, according to this cheap scale I got at Walmart or Target or something. And then last night, I will have to say that it was after we worked out, but last night I was up to 211 and I was down to 17%. So I do have to say that I did do that weigh-in after we worked out, so obviously shredded a lot of water weight, and at the same time that always throws things off. And it was at the end of the day, where the first weigh-in I did was at the beginning of the day. So probably going to do something at the end of November, like a progress check-in. We're probably going to go through all of our exercises that we did at the beginning of this, and also probably try to find somewhere that has like a legit scale that kind of break. I know we used to go to Complete Nutrition, and they had one of those like full-blown scales that you would like hold 2 handles, and there'd be 2 electro things on your feet, and it would literally scan your whole body and tell you like how much fat you had in your arm, and how much fat you had in your stomach, and how much fat you had in your legs. But I know a lot of the scales you get at Walmart and Target, the electric current that they send through only goes through your legs. So if a lot of your fat and everything's in your stomach or your love handles or your upper body, it kind of throws that off. So I'm gonna try to find somebody that has one of those full-blown scales that actually sends the current throughout your whole body, because that was really cool, because you could actually see like where your target areas are, where you're storing the most fat.
You got me with my chest, everything, every muscle.
It was cool.
What I think it was cool about Josh's measurements is that he went down on fat, and then he went
on more
up.
weight.
Yeah, he put on more weight, but what that means is that most
muscle.
likely he put on muscle weight, which brought down his fat percentage, which is good. I mean,
Yeah, my fat percentage went down, but my weight went up. So that means I put on more muscle because muscle weighs more than fat. That's why I saw the increase in weight. So that's another thing you got to take into consideration when you're looking at your weight on a scale and you're working out. Never, like, I always look at the body fat index. Like, I rarely ever look at my weight, because a lot of times if you are overweight and you start working out and you don't see that number, like that weight moving, that's more likely just because of that situation right there. You're losing fat, but you're putting on muscle, and muscle weighs more than fat.
Right.
So your weight really doesn't even change. If anything, it might actually increase like it did with me. And then at that moment, like, you get really like mad and discouraged because you're like, man, I just did all this work. I look different, but my weight's staying the same or it's increasing. Like, what's going on? So I usually, as a rule of thumb, like, I usually just go by my BMI, like the body fat index, that percentage, and I usually just try to gauge everything with how that is, and just overall how you're feeling, how you just look, just looking at yourself in the mirror, like, you can always tell difference.
Sometimes how your clothes fits.
Yep, that's always a good gauge.
I mean, that's like, if
But
you were trying to get into those jeans and now you can, so that's a great way to tell.
Yeah.
Then just
Going by your weight and how much you weigh, because that number, there's so many things that go into that, your weight, that it's just not how much
water
fat water weight. Did you just eat? Did you just work out? Like, there's so many things that can skew that number. So like I said, as a rule of thumb, just always go by like your body fat percentage, and that's usually a really good way to gauge everything and really seeing how much you're progressing. So, anything else?
Nope.
That's it.
That's it. You guys have a great weekend.
All right. We'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Yeah. See you Tuesday.
All right. Bye. Finish.